This incident I'm telling you happened in New York, about 3 to 4 months ago during summer. Basically, I'm from Queens, and I was studying chartered accountancy. The situation is that in Queens, there aren't many CA colleges, so if someone wants to study CA, they have to go outside. For me, New York City was the closest proper place, so I went there. It was my first time going to New York City, so we stayed somewhere temporarily. I won't reveal the name of the place or anyone's name, but for context, the location is near Union Square in Manhattan. It's above a restaurant, close to a big bank. The building has 3 floors. The first floor has the restaurant itself. On the second floor, there's a lobby with rooms on the left and right. 6 rooms on each side, 12 rooms in total. Each room has an attached bathroom and mattresses. Out of these 12 rooms, 3 were unusual, and 1 more was particularly strange. The strangeness started a few days after I arrived. My father was with me at first, but then he left and I was alone. Later, a roommate joined me, and I noticed something odd. 2 of those 3 rooms had carpets, but the room I stayed in, room A1, had a tile floor. When I woke up in the morning, I saw a lot of hair on the floor. My hair is long, so I thought it was mine. But then I noticed hair in places where mine couldn't possibly fall. I collected some hair and compared it to mine. The length was different. It clearly looked like women's hair. I told my roommate, and he said his hair was long too, but not this long. So we thought maybe it belonged to previous occupants. Perhaps a girls' hostel had been there before. We cleaned the 3 rooms thoroughly, but the hair still reappeared the next night. We were confused and asked another roommate. He suggested the hair might have fallen from the fan. But the fans had been cleaned, so that didn't make sense. That was the first strange incident. Another strange thing was a boy staying there. I didn't know him initially. On the 3rd floor, there was a large hall with an open room, a locked room, and a corridor where kids hung clothes or came to smoke. One day, I saw this boy sitting on a brick in the sun, wearing a very thick hoodie of bright colors, pink, red, yellow, blue, and watching a cartoon. This happened multiple times, and it felt very unusual. In those 3 rooms, A1, A2, strange things happened that didn't happen elsewhere. For example, the toilets were Western style and would flush automatically when we were away. This only happened in these 3 rooms. When I was alone, I felt like 12 to 13 people were around me, watching me. It was an uncomfortable feeling, as if someone compressed the air around me. The water was paid and clean, filtered through 3 levels, but even then, drinking it caused severe stomach issues for 3 of us. We later used filtered water from a separate plant. One day, the boy suddenly entered our room. I shook hands with him. My cousin communicated with him and noticed a dense red mark on his hand after shaking hands. Later, the boy came again, and a warden spoke to him. They warned us not to let him into our room because he was possessed. We were skeptical until they explained that he would wear strange colored hoodies in the sun and watch cartoons, and he had already failed the CA course 3 times. This boy had non-medical seizures. During seizures, he would hold his chest with his fists, increasing pressure, as if trying to break his ribs. Even 2 strong guys could not open his grill. He was hospitalized and treated. According to him, his mother had been affected by black magic, and strange things happened in their home. At night, he would go to the garden at 2 to 3 a.m., wearing excessive perfume, and sit under trees. Another incident in the hostel. A boy's birthday party. The disco light wiring was broken, and logically, it couldn't turn on. Yet the boy managed to light it up, which seemed impossible. He became angry and threw KFC bags into a trash bin outside, which then scattered into the room mysteriously. Afterward, the boy accidentally caused a short circuit while charging his phone. The circuit caught fire, but he was unharmed. We told the warden, and he intervened. The boy eventually left for a few days. After his departure, strange events continued. One morning, I went out while the roommates were asleep. About 20 minutes later, things from the warden's room had mysteriously stacked outside and even inside. Impossible to do in that short time. Despite locking the corridor and rooms, heavy objects moved within 20 minutes. The third floor, a rough, unfinished area, clearly transmitted sounds from above. I experienced sleep paralysis for the first time. I dreamed someone was dying. I was screaming and crying. I went outside, explained to the warden, and he was surprised. Things continued to escalate, particularly in the 3 strange rooms where water would automatically run out and internet would fail.